Let me guess, you weren't able to go to CES. That's okay, because we got a lot of CES goodness just for you. And right off the top, we gotta talk about the bad boy that stole the show, and that was the LG G Flex 2. The LG G Flex 2 has a 5.5-inch 1080p display. The latest Flex iteration is powered by a Snapdragon 810 64-bit octa-core processor with an Adreno 430 GPU, making the G Flex 2 the first soon-to-be widely released device to offer Qualcomm's latest processing package. In addition to the killer chipset, the phone will come with either 2 or 3 gigabytes of RAM, depending on whether you choose the 16 or 32 gigabyte storage configuration for this device. Regardless of what model you get, the G Flex 2 also brings a microSD card slot with recognition for cards up to 2 terabytes. No, that's not a typo, 2 terabytes. So the Flex 2 got a lot of attention at CES, both from our own team and from Pocket Now, and they did a Tango team video. You can check that out in the links below. But what do you guys think? Is the LG G Flex 2 going to be the flagship to beat? Now let's talk about a phone that most of you may not know that much about, and it's called the Saygus V2, and it's also storage happy. Starting with a 5-inch 1080p display, the Saygus V2 packs a Snapdragon 801 2.5 GHz quad-core processor with 3 GB of RAM and runs Android 4.4.4 KitKat. Now it also has a 21 megapixel rear camera with a dual flash and a 13 megapixel front shooter as well. It comes with a fingerprint scanner and wireless charging. Also a nice touch. Focusing on the media side, sound comes to you out of a Harman Kardon speaker, and you won't have any trouble taking your media along for the ride with the support for a total of up to 320 gigabytes of storage space. Now I know that many of you were really excited to hear about the new Snapdragon 810 processor, but it turns out that there may be some overheating issues. According to sources from Korea and analysts with the US investment firm JP Morgan, the Snapdragon 810 is suffering from crippling overheating issues. Apparently this problem is caused by the high-performance Cortex A57 cores. They overheat when reaching clock speeds of 1.2 to 1.4 gigahertz. This then causes the chip to throttle back on performance, attempting to prevent the whole system from overheating. Now I know what some of you may be thinking, because I'm thinking it too. What is an investment firm like JP Morgan doing investigating technical issues like this? Now Sony has come out with what they hope will be an audiophile's dream. It's their new Walkman. No, not that Walkman, this one. The new Walkman is an Android-powered device with a 4-inch triluminous touchscreen, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and NFC. The 128 gigabyte of internal storage is matched by a microSD expansion slot and battery life that is projected to last 60 hours while playing MP3 titles, down to 33 hours when playing higher res audio. Audio support is an exhaustive list, including the most popular audio formats that are not protected by copyright. Now to be clear, this is for audio geeks only, people who demand the highest level of audio quality. And boy, they're gonna pay for it too. Guess how much? Not $300 or $400, not even $1,000, $1,200 for Sony's new Walkman. Wow. Thanks for watching, Android Army. My name is Jayce. I'd love to connect with you right here on Google Plus or Twitter. I read all my comments and replies and respond to as many as I can. You don't want to forget about my brethren in Android, Josh, Joe, and the Tech Ninja Kevin, Lon and Chris, Gary and Ash, all working real hard to deliver the best Android content on the web. You don't want to miss our CES coverage. There's a lot of it, and it's a lot of great stuff. I shall see you next week on Android Q&A.